Working on New Year's Day? You don't even get a break on the first day of the year?
Well, technically, it's at midnight on New Year's Day, so it's sort of still the night before. Once I wrap this up, this year's work will be done and dusted.
Working at midnight on New Year's? Wait, don't tell me, you're the guest of honor this year?
That's right! This year's guest of honor is me! Who else could be more perfect for the job?
Guest of honor? For what?
The annual year light. We light it every year at the stroke of midnight. You never stay for the whole New Year's performance. That's why you keep missing the lighting ceremony. Who was last year's guest of honor again? I can't remember, but last year's lighting bamboo was super cute.
I tried, but the New Year's performance last year was a real snooze fest. By the way, I've always wanted to ask, why is the lighting ceremony always held at midnight every year?
I guess it's to celebrate Gilded Carrot Day. You know, the last day of the year. I heard that after this day, the days get longer, the nights get shorter, and before you know it, spring's here. So, Gilded Carrot Day is the day when light begins, and the year light is meant to bring good fortune. By the way, did you know, Astra? Gilded Carrot Day is also a holiday to commemorate the pioneer of proxies.
Huh? I've never heard of that before.
Gilded Carrot Day is the day when light begins, but actually, there's another meaning. On that day, Joyous was the first to leave the hollow using his own calculated path, and brought out the first carrot in Eridu's history. You could even say that Eridu's history started with the birth of the carrot. With the technology to reliably escape the hollows, the city's founders were able to turn these disasters into resources, mining endless ether from the hollows to build Eridu. That's why Gilded Carrot Day is also the day the hollows were first explored. It's the day when Eridu's light began. The reason the year light is lit by a bamboo is because when Joyous escaped the hollow, his only companion was a borrowed bamboo, a prototype made by Lady Sunbringer herself. The first carrot was stored in this bamboo. So, saying Gilded Carrot Day is a holiday to commemorate the pioneer of proxies isn't wrong, right?
Oh, so that's the story behind proxies. Isn't Joyous usually considered the pioneer of investigators, though?
When it comes to calculating holopaths, many investigators can't hold a candle to proxies, especially those who can make their own carrots. No matter how you look at it, proxies are the true inheritors of Joyous's legacy.
That makes sense. Since Gilded Carrot Day holds such significance for proxies, I have a request for you.
Okay, I agree.
Wait, don't you want more details? Simply put, besides turning on the light, the year light ceremony requires a bamboo partner. The bamboo chosen each year is the Redo's Got Boo champion. And I want Eos to win the championship this year. My partner must be Eos.
If I remember correctly, Redo's Got Boo is New Eridu's annual Bamboo Beauty Contest. Wait, so when a million came to see Eos earlier, that's what it wanted to talk about?
What? It's not like that! You're the bamboo that Astra Yao kissed! Isn't that proof enough of your charm? In my eyes, there's no bamboo more deserving than you! All that's left is for all of New Eridu to witness Eos's charm and agree with my judgment. Simple, right?
Is it?
Of course! A bamboo's aesthetic can be switched up after all. Eos is backed by Astra Yao, the most beautificent woman in all of New Eridu, and the most legendary proxy Phaethon. With a combination of aesthetics and technology, we're the strongest team in this year's Redo's Got Boo. We'll definitely make Eos this year's New Eridu Bamboo of the Year. Eos, if you don't trust me, trust Belle and Wise.
Having Eos experience this doesn't sound like a bad idea. Since Eos agreed to it already, I don't have any reason to object.
Okay, it's decided then. Let's leave the registration to Eve. All we need to do is figure out how to win every round of the competition.